In this video, you will learn how to complete the casino heist silent and sneaky approach quickly and efficiently. Assalamualaikum and what is up guys, Azwan Juperi here, but you can call me AJ. As promised, in this video, I am going to show you the step-by-step guide on how to complete the Diamond Casino Heist silent and sneaky approach quickly and efficiently. But before we do that, consider subscribing to my channel and hit the bell button for more tips and tricks in playing GTA Online. And also, hit the like button so that I will know if you guys actually prefer this kind of video, because if you do, I'll be more than happy to upload more tips and tricks videos as I have more coming. Now, when I said quickly and efficiently, you can expect two things you will be able to achieve if you follow this guide to the letter. Number one, you would be able to enter and exit the casino undetected, meaning there will be no unnecessary gunfights, no crew members dying in the process, and more importantly, keeping the maximum take. So just a quick reminder, if you want to be able to do those things, make sure you watch each and every steps that I will reveal in this video till the very end. Number two, you will save tons of time. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the Diamond Casino Heist can be difficult and confusing if you don't know what you're doing. This is due to the fact that the heist itself offers multiple ways of completing it. So it's only natural that different players have different ways and ideas of approaching the heist. Now with that being said, what I'm about to share with you here is my way of doing it. I've spent weeks and months on perfecting and actually benefiting from this method. So now it's about time that I share it with you guys. So step number one, the setup. So the support crew is a vital part of this process. I would recommend you to hire the 5% gunman and driver. Now why is that? Reason number one, they will cost you less money, meaning you would be able to keep more take. Reason number two, you will not be engaging in any gunfights while entering and exiting the casino. So why would you want to waste your money on getting better weapon when you can just do this? Exactly. Now, since we are not going to engage in any gunfights, you can just go ahead and skip the gun shipment setup. Next, there are two optional setups that I would highly recommend you to complete them. The first one being the patrol routes, and the second one is the EMP setup. Now, the patrol route setup gives you the ability to see where the guards are in your minimap, while the EMP, well, more on this later in the video of course, you can just disregard these setups as you go along, because eventually you would be able to actually predict their movement. Now, there are multiple ways for you to enter and exit the building that you can choose from, but the easiest way in my opinion is the staff lobby. So right about here, just go ahead and pick the staff lobby for both entry and exit. Step number two, the entrance. Now, when you are in the staff lobby, the main thing that you need to remember is that you don't have to kill everyone. I repeat, you do not have to kill everyone. There are only 4 guards that you need to take down. If we just pause around here, you can see that there are 2 guards placed to our right side. That is not their fixed position. Sometimes you might find them positioned differently, around here, 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 and in this room. You have 2 options on how to kill them. First, you can time your shot with a crew member, each picking your own target. Or the second option, which is my favorite, is that you can just kill them all by yourself. But bear in mind, you have to secure both kills with a headshot. You can easily do this with either a machine pistol or an SMG. Now remember, there are going to be 4 of them. If all 4 of them are stationed outside, there will be no guard waiting for you inside the control room. But sometimes you would only find 2 or 3 of them outside, so you would have to kill the remainder before you enter the control room. And of course, always disable this CCTV with your stun gun and stay out of the enemy field of vision. This is the first instance where your minimap will come in handy, and that is the reason why you need to complete the patrol routes setup. Bonus tips: just in case if you have to leave the body within the CCTV field of vision, just take it down with your gun to stay hidden. But remember, you can only do this once before you enter the vault. Step number 3, the armored guard. Once you've entered the control room, please ensure that none of your team member is standing within this area, or else a patrolling guard will definitely see them. Other than this area, you are fine. Now, since we've skipped the gun shipment setup, this next guard is going to be wearing a full set of armor. so we won't be able to kill him with a simple headshot. So, how do we handle this? Allow me to demonstrate. Just a few things. Remember to kill them only after they've cleared the CCTV field of vision, which is over here. And to perform the one hit blow, just hit the reload button, that is R if you are on keyboard, and the B red button if you are on Xbox, and the circle button if you are on the PlayStation. Now you can just go ahead collect the first take from this secret vault right here by asking one of your crew member to press and hold the button on the control panel inside this room. Step number 4. Use the staircase. If you want to stay hidden, use the staircase. Do not use the elevator for the silent and sneaky approach. The guards will discover you the moment you arrive at the basement floor, 100%. If you don't believe me, feel free to experiment. You will only encounter one armored guard in the staircase. This is exactly how you deal with him. Wait around this area and focus on your minimap. As he's drawing closer, just hit him exactly the way you did the last guy. Just be careful not to run and bump into him, just don't. Now, you can just proceed down the stairway and disable this CCTV using your stun gun. Step number 5. The hard part. First thing first, ask for your team members to stay around this area, preferably behind the door. Next, remember to swipe the door behind you, for this would be very helpful later when you are escaping. Then proceed to this particular location and wait there. A guard will randomly enter this double door that you are in or the one next to it. But if he chooses to enter the other door, simply ignore him. Once you are done with him, you can signal for your team member to come into the double door. While waiting for them to come, you have to disable this CCTV and kill this guard. Remember, headshot and do not miss. Now, you can freely run into the main trap and still manage to stay undetected. Congratulations! You now have the maximum duration of time for you to loot the vault. Step number 6. The vault. Once you are in the vault, there are only 2 conditions which would compromise you from staying undetected. Number 1. Exceeding the failed hack attempts limits. Number 2. Failing to exit the vault before the time runs out. Now in this video, I've hired the 5% hacker, which means I only have 2 minutes and 51 seconds to work with. If you want to know how I am able to loot everything by only using a 5% hacker, that would require a tutorial video of itself. So if you want to learn how I did it, be sure to leave a like for this video and leave a comment down below so that I would know if you actually need it. Otherwise, it would be pointless, innit? Nonetheless, what I can tell you here is to manage your team properly. It's crucial to have at least one team member that can do fingerprint hack decently fast. And it is always a good practice to stop looting around 20 to 15 seconds mark regardless of what you've managed to get. Should you fail to exit the vault before the time limit, just restart the heist by killing yourself using the poison gas. You do have to redo the whole thing from the staff lobby, but it should be easier now since you've done it before. Plus, you will be able to maintain being undetected. This is actually a lot easier than trying to fight your way out using SMG against the enemies who are fully armored since you did not complete the Duggan shipment. Step number 7. The EMP. Assuming that you've managed to stay hidden, now it is time for you to use the EMP. You can do so by accessing the Secure Server menu from your phone and it will automatically trigger the EMP. So where should you do it? Right around here. Right after you've triggered the EMP, follow this route. It is crucial for everyone to stay on the right side of the room because it is harder for the guard to see you. Just backtrack through how you got in and just climb up the stairs until you've reached the ground floor. Step number 8. Exiting the casino. Once you've arrived at the ground floor, you've only have to knock out another 2 guards. Try your best to follow this route to avoid being detected. And yeah, they are both going to be fully armored. Once you've dealt with them, just proceed this way. Congratulations! You've managed to enter and exit the casino fully undetected. Step number 9. Getting to the car. Since we've hired the cheapest driver, there are only 3 possible locations that your car would be in. I personally call them the near sewer, the house, and the playground. Regardless of these locations, this is how you want to approach the first part of your escape. Just run to this police here and knock him out the same way that you've been knocking out the fully armored guards. For the second part, you have two options on how to proceed. Option number 1. If your escape vehicle is at the near sewer, the fastest route is to go to the left. I would recommend you to follow this route. Option number 2. If your escape vehicle is at the house or at the playground, you should take this route. Now, you do have to wait for this police officer to turn around. Then only you are safe to run. Just go along this route and be cautious to stay out of this particular field of vision while you are crossing the road. Watch your minimap. Next, just knock this guy out and run towards your escape vehicle. Of course, if you want to make things up, you can always steal a car from the NPCs. Step number 10. The helicopter escape. There are several ways you can go about this step, but the main thing is for everyone to reach the helicopter building around the same time. Do not try to race your way there, for it would be difficult for a team member who are behind to stay alive while trying to avoid getting shot by the police. Remember, this is a team effort. You do not get any extra point for getting there first. I've met plenty of players trying to show off by getting there quicker than everyone else and ended up ruining the whole thing. Don't be that guy. Now, if you are having trouble trying to climb your way up the helicopter, this is how I do it. Should you reach the helicopter earlier than everyone else, try to provide them with cover by shooting down their police helicopter. Do not enter the helicopter too early, because it would take too much damage from the police trying to shoot at you. When everyone is on board, whoever is flying the chopper should head directly towards the yellow point. Do not waste your time by flying left and right trying to avoid the police. It is actually counterproductive. The only thing that you should be doing is trying to fly higher but still moving forward at the same time. Trust me, the police would just give up if you do this. I don't know why, they just do. I sincerely hope you guys learned something from this video, and if you do, be sure to smash the thumbs up button and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell button so that you will not miss any awesome tips like this one. So thank you guys again for watching. My name is Azwan Juperi and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!